Hi und willkommen zurück zu Twin Mirror. Wir sind in der Bucht angekommen und der charmante Herr würde gerne wissen, wer wir sind. Ich glaube, wir antworten ihm ehrlich.
I'm Sam.
Was I talking to you?
This is Sam. He's a friend.
Yeah, lucky for him or I'd have thrown his ass out already. So what are you two here for?
It's a long story.
We'd like to have a word with Dickie. Have you seen him?
What'd he do now? Look, just talk to Lynette. She makes the calls on her land.
Thank you. Really.
Yeah, I know.
Is he always like this?
He's pretty much the gatekeeper around here. Interviewed him last time I came by. I'm gonna talk to Lynette. She's kind of in charge.
I'll go see what I can find.
Okay, but be careful. People only end up here if they have nothing left to lose.
Super. Schnitzereien. Oder richtig gute Schnitzereien. Die ich mir scheinbar nicht anschauen darf. Come on.
Looks like it was finished recently. Why a bear?
Warum nicht? Man sieht's sehr oft. Bärenstatuen. Unbekannte Frau.
She looks like she's used to fending for herself.
Wir können mit ihr reden. Wollen wir es wagen? Komm, wir wagen's.
Ow!
Watch it! The place is full of wood shavings.
Why do you have an open flame?
I don't remember asking for your opinion.
Fair enough.
I'm Kayla. What do you want?
You seem to enjoy wood sculptures.
You'd have to be an idiot not to. And creating something out of nothing and then turning it into something else? That's as close to real magic as we can get. So, you gonna tell me what you're here for?
I'm looking for a guy named Dickie.
Don't know where he is and don't care. He might be off with his stupid quad bike thing for all I know.
Quad bike thing?
Loud, goes off-road, has 4 wheels, makes you look like an asshole. Occasionally leaks gasoline and would have burned down the whole camp. Tyler didn't save his sorry ass with his fire extinguisher.
Well, I'll see you around.
I don't feel like you have to.
Dickie must have one of those off-road quads. He could still be here right now. I need more info to figure out where Dickie is.
Darf ich hier rein oder gibt es so Schläge? Ja, da darf ich rein. Die Teppiche kommen mir ziemlich bekannt vor. Mögliches Steck. Eieieiei. Versuchen wir unser Glück. Meine Herren. Du willst es mir schwer machen, Spiel, oder?
They seem pretty proud of this place. Not what I was expecting.
Ich warte eigentlich nur auf den Moment, dass wir eine gescheuert kriegen. Dass uns irgendeiner erkennt und dann BÄM.
Dickie could be here, but I need to be sure. Every second counts. makeshift ashtray. Probably keeps down on fire risks.
Kann ich hier rein? Oh Gott, ein Jagdmesser. Na, herzlichen Glückwunsch. Ein Brief. Ich habe immer ein bisschen Angst, dass es Probleme gibt, wenn wir uns hier umschauen. Sehr geehrter Mr. Rayner, ich bedauere Ihnen mitteilen zu müssen, dass West Virginia Coal Inc. nach einer Reihe kostspieliger Gerichtsverfahren und Bußgeldern in finanzielle Schieflage geraten ist und vor 3 Tagen einen Insolvenzantrag nach Paragraph 7 gestellt hat. Infolgedessen wird ihr derzeitiges Arbeitsverhältnis aufgelöst und das Unternehmen stellt zum Ende der Woche sämtliche Aktivitäten ein. Alle ausstehenden Löhne und Krankengeldansprüche werden ordnungsgemäß ausgezahlt. Versicherungsansprüche bleiben bis zum Monatsende gültig, erlöschen jedoch danach. Mit freundlichen Grüßen, Morten Hendricks, Leiter der Personalabteilung.
Guess that explains how we ended up here.
Wir müssen nur aufpassen, weil das ist einer von den Bergarbeitern. Oh. Okay. Okay, ein Waffennah. Ich weiß nicht, ob wir mit ihm reden sollten. Ich weiß auch nicht, ob wir mit ihm reden dürfen.
Now that's a man that wants to be left alone.
Ja, vielleicht sollten wir das auch tun, aber ich versuche mein Glück.
Sup? You a friend of Kayla's or something? Name's JR. Wait. You're that fucking reporter.
I was.
Fucking up everyone's lives. That's a real talent.
Former miner.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Just here to ask a couple of questions.
Do I look like a fucking tour guide? You keep bothering me, and I'm gonna stop being nice.
Es war ja eigentlich klar. Mich wundert es schon, dass wir nicht direkt eines aufs Maul bekommen haben, wenn ich ehrlich sein soll. Oh. Hat er auch hier gearbeitet?
Tyler set himself up nicely.
Ich glaube, bei ihm versuche ich es.
Dickie could be here, but I need to be sure. Every second counts. A guy who wants everyone to know he's ready for a fight.
Ja, wir versuchen es trotzdem.
Tyler, right?
Jackass, right?
Jupp.
Some people call me that, yeah.
Huh. I'll bet.
How do you end up in a place like this?
None of your goddamn business.
How did you and Anna meet? You're not the type she normally hangs out with.
Maybe you're not the type she normally hangs out with. You ever consider that?
Trust me, I have. Just tell me where Dickie is and I'll leave.
Either that or you'll leave when I break your face. Look, Anna's a friend. She spent some time down here with us to do that interview thing. Told my story, did good by me. By us. And that guy that came after her, Nick, he's solid. Came down here 3 or 4 times. Taught me a great recipe for bass. But you're just some asshole. Dickie's one of ours. Don't think you're getting anywhere near his trailer. So beat it before I break your knees.
Clock's ticking. Cops will start looking for me soon. So Dickie is in one of the trailers. That narrows down my search. I'm getting there. Just need a bit more info to close in on Dickie.
Checken wir nochmal mit ihm
Ain't no
reden.
one gonna throw Dickie to the wolves, Narc.
Dickie could be here, but I need to be sure. Every second counts.
Kann ich denn hier was tun? Unbekannte Frau.
She definitely has the air of someone who's in charge.
And it was going well. It's just, I don't know, hard.
It doesn't get easier.
Oh, this is Sam. He's a friend.
We used to date.
That much
musst
is
du jetzt
painfully
nicht.
obvious.
Is it?
Yeah, it kind of is.
I'm Lynette. What are you here for, Sam?
Tyler said Nick came here before. What did he want?
He took an interest in my people. He wanted to know their stories.
Such as...
Sam.
Well, the long, sad stories most people do not want to hear. We all stumble during our lives. Knowing how we fall and how some make it out can provide guidance for the future. Don't you think?
What about opioids? Did he say anything about that?
There are no drugs here, Samuel. To stay, you must remain clean.
We're looking for Dickie.
Yes, Anna told me.
She's not going to help us find him.
I do not throw people to the wolves. And you, Sam, are a wolf.
You've never had any trouble with him.
This is my land. All those who have lost their home are welcome to it, as long as they can follow a few simple rules. Even if Dickie lives on the fringe of our community, he is one of us. All he wants is to be left alone. I would think you, of all people, would understand.
I read the article Anna wrote about you and this place.
Wait, you read it? When?
Nick's fishing shack.
Oh.
What led you to create this community?
I found there were souls in need of help after the mine closed. The world is a cruel place. We all need a touch of kindness in our lives.
You're definitely that, Lynette.
Thank you, my dear. But don't sell yourself short. Your article brought Kayla here, and even some generous donations have come in. Did you get your answer, Sam?
What kind of donations?
Food and clothes, mostly. But jobs are hard to come by these days. We must rely on the kindness of others, even if their kindness comes and goes in waves.
I'll go now. Thanks for indulging me.
Naturally.
So Dickie lives here, but his place should be isolated from the others. I know enough to make an educated guess. Dickie's gotta be in one of these places.
Abgeschieden von anderen. Wenn er abgeschieden von den anderen ist, kann er auch da hinten sein, oder? Oder... Das ist nicht so abgeschieden. Wobei er sagte ja einen Trailer. Trailer sehe ich jetzt mit 2 Vielleicht auch das?
Dickie's unlikely to be here. No quad parked out front, and no one seems to be home.
Stimmt, ein Quad. Ein Quad müssen wir ja auch noch finden. Kann ich hier hoch?
I need to
ohne?
find out where Dickie's hiding. He's here somewhere.
Ich wollte doch nur da oben gucken, ob da oben ein Quad ist. Hab ich noch lieb? Da.
quad. Isolated. Someone lives here. That's where Dickie's hiding. Time to pay him a visit.
Jetzt darf ich da hoch, ja? Und verprügelt zu werden.
I only know you by reputation, and what I know I don't like. You don't get to just gallivant around here however you damn well please. So back the hell off, or I will fuck you up.
Look, I just want to talk to the guy who lives right over there.
I don't give a shit what you want. Back the fuck
Hey,
off.
man. This guy ain't worth it. Just forget him. But if he doesn't get the message soon, I'll help you work him over.
Got it. Got it. I'm gonna get past these two if I want to reach Dickie. I need to get them to look away from his trailer. Around Kayla's tent is the most efficient spot for a distraction. It's at the opposite end of the camp. They'd have their backs turned to me. But I still need a place to hide. They'd suspect me right away. Cabin stands right in the middle of the camp, far enough from everyone for them to not notice me. Close enough to reach Dickie before they come back. It'd be my best shot. I have a plan. All that remains is to figure out the details.
Bitte? Also. Wir sollen uns hier irgendwo verstecken.
Shovel, hose, bucket. Nothing useful, but there's enough room to hide in here.
Das ist doch schon mal schön. Haben wir hier?
It's deep enough. Could squeeze in here.
Ach komm.
If they're in a panic, they might not see me hiding under this. Pre-Socratic philosophy. Dog-eared and well-read. I saw this picture in Ethan's bar, only intact.
Oh mein Gott.
Guess I know who's been cut out.
Ernsthaft? Die Schwester?
With all the flammable lacquer and varnish, this thing catching fire is sure to divert attention. It's out of the way, so no one should get hurt, but there will be lots of chaos. I just need to work out the exact details. If I lit the wood shavings, the varnish on the statue would catch fire. Varnish. Can's empty. Probably used on that statue. Very flammable stuff. It won't take long for the fire to reach those, and when it does, they'll go up in flames in a second. Need to account for that. These shavings would be perfect kindling. I can get the fire going, but it won't do any good if they put it out right away. I need to check for ways they could put it out. The fire needs to burn long enough to distract, but small enough to be manageable. Don't want to see the whole place go up in flames.
Da hatten wir doch auch was gesehen.
Not a concern. Sand is effective against fire, but not that effective.
Effektiv, aber nicht so effektiv. Kann ich sie noch mal eigentlich drauf ansprechen? Ja.
You're Ethan's sister, right?
Was his sister.
How do you stop being someone's sister?
He tried to make every decision in my life. Same as the rest of my old family. Though Ethan was by far the most suffocating. I didn't like who I was when I was around him. I didn't like either of us.
So you two don't ever talk to each other anymore?
Not really. Well, the last time we did, I ended up coming here. Maybe was his sister was harsh. You can tell him we've talked. If you gotta.
It's probably time I leave you alone.
Hey, you're probably right.
Aha. So, wir haben immer noch nicht. Hier ist noch.
If I sabotage Lynette's old hose, she'll have to find something else to put the fire out with.
Reicht es nicht langsam? Oder muss ich jetzt nochmal hier?
Not a concern. Sand is effective against fire, but not that effective. I saw a fire extinguisher in here earlier. If Tyler gets it, the fire might not burn long enough for me to reach Dickie. If I hid Tyler's keys, it'd take him longer to get the fire extinguisher from his trunk. I've got everything I need, but I won't be able to do it by myself. I need Anna's help.
Mal schauen, ob sie denn da mitmacht.
Hey, Anna, can I have a quick sidebar? I found him.
Where?
The goon squad won't let me near it.
Lynette isn't gonna be any better. They look after their own.
I can get there, but I'll need your help.
What exactly are you planning?
I need to create a distraction to get to Dickie. Setting the bear statue outside Kayla's tent on fire would work, but it's critical I wait for Anna to act first, or I won't have enough time. Then I can use a match to ignite the splinters and get the fire started. I'll have to get out of there before Lynette and Kayla can close in on me. After that, I'll hide in the cabin. Tyler and JR will leave to put the fire out. It'll give me a window of opportunity to run to Dickie's trailer unnoticed.
Jo. Sollte Anna tun.
Tyler will immediately run to his van to get the fire extinguisher. If he does get it, the fire won't burn for long. for her hose. She's right next to it. Definitely a problem.
Wir müssen mal schauen.
People would move differently based on what Anna does.
Okay,
I need to
also.
keep it in mind.
Versuchen wir es nochmal.
People would move differently based on what Anna does. I need to keep it in mind.
Schauen wir uns nochmal an, was mit dem Wasserschlauch passiert.
If Anna breaks the hose, Lynette will look for a spare in the closet.
Irgendwann muss es ja funktionieren.
If Anna breaks the hose, Lynette will look for a spare in the closet.
Okay, dann versuchen wir es hier sobald allein. Ob das jetzt dann die richtige Wahl ist, schauen wir mal erst beim nächsten Mal. Ich hoffe, der Part hat euch gefallen. Falls ja, lasst gerne ein Like da. Und falls ihr es noch nicht habt, auch ein Abo. Und bis zum nächsten Mal. Bye.